How's it going, everybody? Chris here, and this will be my second prediction. We're going over to the NL now. We got the Mets and the Cubs, two lower seeds making it, and yeah. So let's get right into it. So I guess we'll go over lineups first. We'll start with the Mets. So you got Granderson, who's he's good, man. He is a good player, and you know that what was it? That bases hold on, guys. That bases clearing double he had, man. He comes up with big hits. You know, he could steal bases. He's got some pop in his bat, and that's some good top of the lineup stuff. And then you got David Murphy, who's been really struggling. And we'll see if he can get his stuff back. That'll really help the Mets if he can get his stuff back. And then they got Daniel Murphy, and he has been lighting it up, man. He has been very good for the Mets. And then you got Yoenis Cespedes. We all know the story with Yoenis Cespedes. Very good, very good. Got a cannon in the outfield. Got a lot of pop in his bat, and Cubs are going to have to be careful with him. They got Lucas Duda. He's got pop in his bat. Like, he is a big-time home run hitter. You know, he's been struggling a little bit, and I think if he can get his stuff together, once again, that'll really help the Mets offense out. Then you got Travis d'Arnaud, catcher. He's been doing not too bad. And then, but the rest of the Mets lineup, I'm not 100% sure on. Those are the main guys I'm familiar with, but I kind of remember them, but I've just... Who the fuck else is there? Then there's Confronto. He was playing left field. He hasn't been doing the greatest either. And Garez, he's center. He came into pinch, played defensively, I believe. And then you got Flores, shortstop, for the Mets lineup. With no Tejada in there. So, the Mets lineup, the top of the lineup's been doing very well. And if the middle guys can start doing stuff, that'll really help them out. So, yeah, I mean, they can get that middle to bottom of the order going. I think that'll really help them. And I guess we'll go over the Cubs lineup now. You got Dexter Fowler leading off. He's been really good in the playoffs so far. Then you got Soler. He's been really good. And Chris Bryant's been good. Rizzo's been good. I believe was it Schwarber? If he's next, yeah, he's been really good as well. And then who's the other guy? I can't remember who I'm thinking of. Jesus, keep fucking have to refer to this MLB.com. And it's it's Castro. Castro's fifth, right? Castro's fifth. He's been doing pretty good. Schwarber, and then you got Austin Jackson as well, who can he's like their fourth outfielder right now. He's pretty good. And then you got Montero as the catcher. For game one, he won't be starting, as David Ross is the designated catcher for what's his face? John Lester. So he'll be in there. And then shortstop, they had Baez. Is that his name? 100% sure how to pronounce his name, but he was at shortstop. Pretty sure the normal shortstop is Addison Russell. Is their normal shortstop, so I'm gonna go with that. But this Cubs lineup looks very good. All their guys have been hitting the ball very well, and it's gonna be a tough lineup to contain with. Then we'll go over to the pitching staff, and I'm not 100%. I'm not really familiar with any of these two teams' bullpens, so I'm not gonna really go into that much. Not 100% familiar with it. But I don't follow the NL as much as I do the AL, so that's why these things aren't as in depth as my AL predictions. But still, then for pitchers, I looked over it. For the Mets, it's gonna be Matt Harvey starting game one. All that can't say that, inning limits for him, and I think that's all gone down the drain. They want to win, and they're going to need him. They got 3 electric pitchers, Syndergaard, Harvey, and DeGrom. DeGrom, he was excellent in Game 5 tonight. Kept his team in it, and the Mets came through for him. So those 3 electric pitchers, they're gonna be in tough against the Cubs lineup, but we'll see if the Cubs can hit off these guys. It's gonna be tough. It is gonna be very, very, very tough. And then that one rookie too. I can't remember what his name is, but I hear he's not too bad, but he didn't do too bad in the game he started. I think they lost that game, but. And then we'll go over to the Cubs. Obviously, got John Lester starting Game 1. He's been fairly good. See if he can keep that up. Jake Arrieta. I think he'll get the Cy Young in the NL. Man, is that guy a beast? Even though he struggled in that start against the Cardinals. He didn't pitch. He gave up a lot of runs. But it's only one game, and I think he'll easily bounce back. And then they got Hamill and Hendricks. Those guys didn't go very deep at all in their games, and it was the Cubs' offense which came through big time for them. First game, they didn't score any runs. They lost, but then they won 3 straight. They scored 6 runs, 8 runs, and then another 6 runs. So their offense really came through for those 2 starters. And but I'm going to have to get right down to my prediction. And my prediction is going to be... just seeing the Cubs in the World Series, I don't know if I can imagine that or not. I don't know if I can, but the way they played against the Cardinals, and the Mets, they did beat a great team in the Dodgers as well. This is a tough one to call. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the Mets in 7 games. The Mets in 7.